Hey there! Thank you for choosing our video. Today we are going to be reacting to a bright side video that many people requested. It is why parenting in India is so unique. Parenting is a passion of mine, so I appreciate you requesting this video. I'm excited to see what makes Indian parenting unique. That's an interesting idea for a video. Before we get started, we need to introduce ourselves. We are Life Meets Family. I'm Erin.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Dan.
If you enjoy watching this video with us, you should go down below and hit the subscribe button to join our family. And we are really close to 500,000 subscribers. So you could help us by subscribing and also by sharing with your friends. We would really appreciate it. So I think we're ready, Dad. Let's get it started.
Are you ready for this, Emma?
Yes.
So tell us how this is similar to your parents. That would be interesting.
Or not after.
Or not. Or not. This is generally where Dad tickles Emma a little bit.
Please don't.
And it has been stated that is against the rules.
That is against there is no tickling today. Alright, here we go. You ready?
With 25 million babies born each year, compared to 4 million annually in the US.
Wow!
It's easy to see that India knows
look
a
at that
thing or two
cutie.
about parenting. So, how do they raise all those kids? Well, first off, there's the virtue of kindness and patience. One of the biggest things Indian parents try to teach their kids is kindness. Little boys and girls are encouraged to be modest and nice to everything around them, from strangers on the street to the smallest bugs they find in the yard. Indians believe that every living thing on earth deserves the same amount of respect. And don't forget about patience. Showing your negative emotions and irritability is considered a big vice here. The patient man will rule the world is the motto Indian parents teach their kids to live by. Controlled information. What do you remember watching on TV when you were young? A cat and mouse trying to outsmart each other? Well, Indian parents wouldn't be too happy about that. These sorts of borderline violent or silly cartoons aren't that big here. Instead, Indian children usually watch programs about art and education. You won't see little kids glued to tablets either. People in India firmly believe that the internet can be dangerous for children and even harm their personality.
Interesting.
Manners first. Indian parents won't tolerate irresponsible and rude behavior. Kids can't just throw a major tantrum and slam the door like a boss, unless they want to be grounded for months on end. Family fights won't fly either. Every child is taught to be respectful to their family members, and parents try to do everything they can to make the bond between siblings unbreakable. They're also very particular about table etiquette. Maybe toddlers can play with their food, but at 10, you'll definitely get in trouble for it. After all, manners maketh man, right? Setting a good example. How can a child be kind, respectful, and independent if their parents are rude and irresponsible? Indian parents are sure that their habits today are their children's future traits. That's why they don't lecture their little ones, but try to show them how everything's done by their own example. Plus, in India, several families often live under one roof, so older generations never hesitate to show their grandchildren the ropes. Strong child-parent bond. Space is a privilege in India, so not that many children get their own room to themselves. Indian moms also believe in attachment parenting, so they try to spend every single minute that they can with their newborns. Indian doctors even recommend new moms sleep with their babies. Of course, it's pretty convenient.
Not what they tell us
if your
here,
baby is anxious, wants to eat, or needs a diaper change, you can just handle the problem right then and there. This kind of co-sleeping usually ends when a kid turns 6 or 7 years old. And this time together is believed to strengthen the bond between parents and their children.
Aww, look how cute.
Dose of independence. Indian children usually start to work from a young age. Boys tend to work in the fields and help with the animals, while girls do chores and take care of their younger siblings. Indian parents want their kids to become independent and responsible as soon as possible, so no one is allowed to lie on the couch with a bag of chips and watch cartoons all day long. Of course, parents don't just leave their children to deal with the challenge all by themselves. They're always there in case their little one needs help. The importance of education. Every parent wants their child to be the best, and Indian moms and dads are no different. They pay close attention to their kids' academic achievements and try to help them as much as they can along the way. Indian parents want their children to be successful more than anything. And what can open more doors for you than a good education, right? So strict playtime and study time rules are no surprise in an Indian household. And believe it or not, children often thank their parents later for teaching them the value of self-discipline. Spirituality lessons. For many Indian people, spirituality is a huge part of life. It's what their parents taught them, what their school encouraged, and the essence of who they are. From a very young age, kids know their family rituals and take part in them, slowly exploring this side of life. Indian parents believe that introducing their kids to spirituality right away helps them discover themselves and figure out the world around them. Well, that's one way to do it. Financial control. When it comes to money, Indian parents are anything but laid back. No, you don't need this, and nope, you don't need that either. The logic behind this rule is very simple. Indian parents want their children to know the value of money from a very early age. So even if a kid gets some pocket money, it's strictly controlled, and they know they can't just splurge on that cool Pokemon t-shirt. It's a pretty tough tactic, but it seems to be working all right. Indian children grow up understanding that they have to work hard to achieve financial stability. However, Indian parents also tend to pick their kids' career path before they even start talking. Of course, as you can imagine, this can cause some tension, especially if the child wants to do something else. But in India, family is everything, so parents and kids find a common ground one way or another. The influence of school. When a kid goes to school for the first time, it's a big day for the whole family. And Indian schools do a great job at picking all the things that parents have taught their kids and taking them to the next level. They encourage tolerance and push kids to uncover their true potential. There's no concept of a favorite student here. Every child receives tremendous support and approval. The main task the school has for you is to better yourself every single day. Teachers show kids that their main competition is themselves, not somebody else. And your parents are always there to catch you if you fall. Schools teaching valuable life lessons? That's pretty awesome indeed.
Yep.
That is awesome.
And what's the
Pretty
most
different from
important
here.
thing your parents taught you?
Here it's just-
Let's discuss it down in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on.
That was a really interesting video. I'm excited to hear what Emma thinks most.
Yes.
So my favorite part was probably teaching your child the value of money, because here I know a lot of kids who do not understand. They don't, and it's like, it disappoints me. I'm like, might be my doctor in the next 40 years. I'm trusting it with this kid, right? And they don't understand, like, working hard. It's just,
So you
triggers
would
me.
say your parents did teach you the value of money and
Yeah.
hard work, but you see in your peers, most of them don't have those
Yeah.
lessons. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you. I'm glad we taught you that. I feel very proud right now.
What were you going to say, Dad?
I mean, if your friends are lazy right now, they're not going to be doctors.
Well, I was just saying, like,
But I agree with what you're saying, though. Yeah. So I think, what did I think about? I was super surprised that they sleep in the same bed with them till age 6, but then they wanted to be independent. Those two things seem to be like contradictory to me. We do not sleep in the same bed with our children, nor did we ever. And actually, if they get sick and they want to climb in bed, I try not to let them. Like, I'm kind of a mean dad, I guess. Emma just laughed and smirked to herself.
yeah, I'm glad, because I'm pretty sure my siblings would take you up on that offer and hop on board. But I'm glad,
Yeah.
because I like having my own space.
What do you think there, lovely mommy?
I noticed that one also, because that is completely opposite of what we did, right? That one was the most different, I would say. And I also thought another different one was that the schools teach improve yourself every day, be your best self, and who are you, and that your competition isn't with others, it is with yourself. And I do not think our schools do that at all, nor do families usually, right? They want you to beat everyone and win at everything. And I think that is a really beautiful, healthy place to be if you are only concerned with competing with yourself. I think it helps you value other people more and celebrate their accomplishments and the good things that happen to them, because you aren't competing with them. You
True.
can acknowledge and honor other people as much as you acknowledge and honor yourself. And I think that is really cool. I'm a little jealous of that.
I like that too.
Yeah, that's cool. So now that you've heard what we had to say about this video, we would love to hear from you. Unfortunately, YouTube turned off our comments again. So please find us on Instagram, tell us everything you want to say, and then come back to YouTube and watch some more videos with us. Bye!
See ya! Make sure you do your daily dab. Dab. Ting tong, I just made you dab.
Dabbed for you.
I dabbed for you.
3, 2, 1, go!
scared for me.
Not excited about having people watch me.
So who won the challenge?
Me.
Me.